This eye tracking is voodoo. This worked way too well. What the hell? Oh my God. Wow. Okay. All right. The facial video thing, I'm not that impressed with. I mean, it's nice, it's cool, but I don't think it's that impressive. It's all right. It's a party trick, but like the butterfly flying around, the butterfly literally looks real. So I guess like if I hold my finger out, the butterfly will land on my finger. Yep. That looks too real. Why does that look so real? Bro, man, no. Bruh, I ain't scared of you. I know you fake, fam. Get out my face. Oh my, what the hell? How is that possible? That's not possible, fam. What is this? Listen, I know you're fake. You are fake, fam. But damn, that looks real. It has been quite the week with the Apple Vision Pro. Woo! This right here, this thing, this is definitely the future of technology. But what makes the Apple Vision Pro so special? Oh boy, let me talk to ya. What's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech, back again for the video. And the Apple Vision Pro has been out officially for 1 week today. And I have so many thoughts that I'm really struggled trying to figure out how to collect them all, or maybe just the most relevant ones for this particular video, but we're gonna try. So first thing we gotta talk about, fit in the field, right? So this is a premium device made of metal and glass. Look at it. Look at the design. It's so beautiful. It's so premium. You got the vents on the top to dissipate heat and everything. You got the glass front where you can see the eyesight deal and whatnot. And then you got the 4K micro LED lenses on the inside. And then you go ahead and you go and put it on your face as such. And boom. How does it feel? It's weighty. No doubt about it. It's definitely weighty. As you can see, I have chosen the dual loop band because the solo loop band that it comes with is a no-go for me. It looks cool. It's nice. It's elastic. It kind of stretches out to fit your head. And then it has this crown on the side to tighten and loosen the Vision Pro. But I cannot mess with that because I am a person that likes to wear the Vision Pro for extended wear sessions. And because of that, I had to rock with the dual loop. It's just that much more comfortable than the solo loop. And the dual loop, it distributes weight better than the solo loop because it has this strap on the top that will distribute the weight of the headset better across your face and your head. So it's just much better for longer extended use and just more comfortable to wear in general than a solo loop. But man, this is an amazing device. Stop! Yes, I'm talking to you. You're probably watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel. And you know how I know you're not subscribed? Because only 11% of y'all are subscribed to the channel according to my numbers. So if you want some more of this Apple goodness, and I know you do, go down there, hit that subscribe button. It's the white button. It's probably glowing right now if you have an iPhone or an iPad, so you can join the man about tech. Pass-through. The pass-through display is okay. It's kind of like looking at an iPhone camera. What you have to remember that when you are looking at the pass-through display on the Apple Vision Pro, you're not looking at what's in front of you immediately. You're looking at a video stream of what's in front of you. And that video stream looks like something that you might see on an iPhone video. Now, if you are in low light or dark environments, you're going to be greeted by a lot of noise, a lot of fuzziness and graininess around your pass-through display. But once you are in brighter environments, the pass-through is going to look a little better, a lot less noise. Which brings us to the input method. Now, as I said in one of my other videos about Vision Pro, there are 3 primary input methods. You have your eyes, you have your hands, and you have your voice. Let me say first that the eye tracking is next generation technology. I don't think I've ever seen something this accurate, this instant in my life. This Vision Pro has like 12 millisecond latency, which means everything is like uber responsive, and eye tracking is just so fast and good. Now, it does have its annoyances because if you're trying to select a small contact point, then you really have to be locked in and focused on looking at that particular point, because the moment you look away, Vision Pro is going to look away with you and it's going to select something else instead of the smaller contact point that you're trying to look at. Or it's going to select the point that's right below the one that you want, and it can get really frustrating pretty quickly. So what I found myself doing is looking past the contact point that I want to hit And then a lot of times that will work out for me. The hand input, doing this, the pinch and everything worked pretty well. Just make sure you are in enough lighting because the lower light causing it to not track your hands as well, obviously, because it can't see them as well. But even in lower lighting, it does work. But again, you want to make sure that you have a moderate amount of light when you are operating your Vision Pro, just so you can see where you're going and just so it can track your hand. Now we got to talk about voice method, voice dictation or whatever, or speech to text, whatever you want to call it. For me, it needs work. Now I know this got a lot better with iOS 17 and whatnot, but when I'm trying to talk to Siri about inputting a web address, I say she's about 70% accurate. A lot of time, you know, she doesn't clearly understand what I'm saying when I'm trying to input like text or a web address or something like that. So it's kind of annoying. And then I have to rely on the visionOS keyboard, which is just downright annoying. But I found the workaround though. The visionOS keyboard is okay-ish, but the workaround that I have found is using the iPhone. And what I do is I go to my iPhone Notes app. I type in what I want in the visionOS typing field. I'll put that into the iPhone Notes app, and then I will copy and paste it into visionOS. Luckily, with the power of the Apple ecosystem, you can copy and paste from your iPhone to visionOS to your Vision Pro, and it's a lot easier to type out that way. Although Mark Tech made a good point. Why can we not use the iPhone to type on Vision Pro? You can use the iPhone to type with Apple TV. So why can't that be a thing with Vision Pro? Tim Cook, Craig, if you're watching this video, can we please allow a software update so we can use the iPhone to input text in visionOS? That would be legit. The next thing people have been talking about online is the field of view. And for me, it's not a big deal. Now, is it smaller than your normal field of view? Obviously. I mean, you got the big headset around your eyes, and not only is the headset around your eyes, the light still is taking up more of your field of view because it's keeping you from being too close to the lenses in the Vision Pro. But there is a vignetting effect as they highlighted in the Verge's review. It's like some black circles around your eyes. So it kind of breaks the immersion a little bit. But I've noticed over my week of using Vision Pro, that is not the biggest deal in the world. I've kind of gotten used to it, and I've still gotten lost in the immersion, even with the field of view being as it is. So once you get used to it, I think it's something that you can easily adjust to. But for those of y'all who are worried about it, you might have an issue with it. But as I've been telling you all for the last week or two or whatever, if you have the opportunity and there's an Apple store near you, go demo the unit for yourself so you can get all of this input and data so you can get a better idea of what to expect when you are wearing the Apple Vision Pro. Speaking of the displays, boy, holy crap. These displays are absolutely incredible. We're talking about almost 4K or 4K beyond displays. Everything looks so crisp and clear and so real, especially when you're in Apple's environment where you're on a mountain or you're in a forest. Everything just looks so real. I mean, hell, when you're in Mount Hood and you are watching a movie, the movie will literally reflect off the lake. It will reflect off the water. What? Oh my goodness. That is just banana to me. But the high resolution just makes it that much more realistic. It is absolutely incredible. I cannot praise these displays any higher. Now, one of the more annoying aspects of the Vision Pro and this display and the lenses in particular is the lens glare that is prevalent while wearing the headset. And it really shows up in brighter environments. Like if it's like a bright day outside in one of the environments, or you are looking at a web page that's white when you're scrolling up and down the web page, their literal reflection of your scrolling will show up as you are navigating, scrolling up and down. And it's like almost like a permanent glare spot in brighter environments when you are, depending on what you're looking at in Apple Vision OS. So that glare, I think that's just a limitation of the hardware. I don't think there's anything that we could do about that. It can be distracting, but it's not a deal breaker per se, but it's something that I constantly notice. Something that I definitely want to make a note to touch on is the storage that you get out of the box with Vision Pro and Vision OS. Vision OS uses 20 gigabytes of storage out of the box. So if you buy the 256 model, you're going to have 235 gigabytes of storage out of the box. If you get the 512 model, you're looking at around 485, I think something like that, storage, maybe more. Obviously, if you get the terabyte, you're going to have about 980 gigabytes of storage. So Vision OS in and of itself doesn't take up a lot of storage, which leads me to Vision OS and the Vision OS experience. Listen, man, This is a Gen 1 device, and Vision OS is very polished for a Gen 1 operating system, but make no mistake, there is some glitchiness, like I mentioned earlier, with the eye tracking, not selecting the touch content that you want to select. Sometimes your hand gestures don't register, or they might slightly lag and they register at the wrong time and you're clicking the wrong thing. There are some slight glitches and bugs in Vision OS. The other thing that is weird about Vision OS is that there is no clock inside of Vision OS. So unless you download a clock app or a clock widget, you will lose track of time in the Vision Pro pretty easily. I noticed this because I saw people talking about it online, and I noticed one day that I easily lost 2 or 3 hours wearing the headset because there was no way for me to tell what time it is while I was wearing it, which is kind of crazy. An amazing thing about Vision OS is the spatial audio and the spatial audio experience. It is mind-blowing. Firstly, the speakers that downfire into your ears are much better than they have any business being. It's almost like a mini home theater in your ears. They're that good. But when you add the AirPods with USB Type-C and you get that lossless audio quality, whoo, you might as well have a movie theater on your face because the audio quality is that good. But even if you're not wearing AirPods per se, even if you just talk about the speakers, the spatial audio experience is crazy. Like when I'm in a FaceTime call with somebody else with the Vision Pro and I'm moving around their persona throughout the environment or throughout my house, the further away I move their persona, the further away their audio sounds. The closer I pull their persona to me, the closer their audio sounds. What? Huh? What? Crazy. And shout out to my man Andrew Edwards for this next tidbit, but there's an Apple Vision Pro environment. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but when you're in that environment, if you scream, you can hear your own echo in the mountains. Huh? What? That is crazy. What is that? How does that work? What type of voodoo instant technology, fam? I am just mind blown by what Apple has done with some of the engineering on Apple Vision Pro. So just little details like that just make the technology that much more enjoyable, and why I'm constantly looking for excuses to put the damn headset on because it's that good. Again, it's not a perfect headset by any means, but I am having way too much fun with this headset, no doubt about it. The other cool thing about Vision OS, it is multitasking on steroids. I mean, I could literally surround myself with windows like I'm a criminal mastermind trying to plot to take over the world, just be surrounded by every window from every site and social media network. There's actually an app called Geeky Dashboard that allows you to operate all your social medias in different windows and have them surround you. It's kind of crazy. It's been kind of out of this world. But these are just the possibilities of Vision Pro. And we haven't even scratched the surface, you all. Vision Pro only has 600 native Vision OS apps at launch, but developers are positively reacting to this device and they're seeming to jump in. And I think the app experience is going to get better and better. I cannot wait for WWDC this year. I think Apple is going to announce Vision OS 2.0, and then obviously there will be more apps out for the Vision Pro by then. But some of my favorite apps so far have been the one called Geeky Dashboard that lets you run your social medias all over the place. And then there's the Encounter Dinosaur, which I know you guys have seen. Yo, that dinosaur is real, fam. Don't mess around. That dinosaur will eat you. It's real. And then the butterfly landing on your finger. It's a fake butterfly. It is a computer-generated butterfly. But I felt it. I felt it on my finger. How? How did I feel a fake butterfly? I don't know, but I felt it. The other app, the NBA app. Oh my God. I don't even watch basketball like that since Michael Jordan retired and Kobe Bryant left the league. But I downloaded and paid for NBA League Pass just so I can experience the NBA app. And bro, I might start watching basketball again. The NBA app experience is that legit. If Roger Goodell and the folks at the NFL are watching this video, please get us a Sunday Ticket app for Apple Vision Pro pronto. I need that next season, y'all. I need that next season. That's mandatory, Roger Goodell. That's mandatory. Ultimately, the big question, the big elephant in the room as it relates to Apple Vision Pro, is it worth $3,500? Truthfully, that's only a question that you can answer as it relates to your life, your needs, your bank account, different things like that. Luckily, I had a community that really helped me and helped chip in on me getting the Vision Pro. Shout out to Vibe Nation for all your donations to help me get the device. I think at the end of the day, it kind of ended up being a 50-50 thing. My community paid for 50% of it. I ended up fitting the other bill for 50%. The Apple Vision Pro, I was enjoying it so much that I originally ordered a 256 model, but I returned it to upgrade to the 512 because I wanted all the experience that I can handle, and I just wanted to have that more storage, so I ended up paying more money to get the storage upgrade. But damn, man, I mean, this thing is legit. The Apple ecosystem, having FaceTime and iMessage present means that I don't have to take it off to stay connected with my people. If somebody calls me, it shows up in Vision Pro. If somebody iMessages me, it shows up in Vision Pro. I don't have to take the headset off to be connected with people, so that allows me to keep it on longer. The eye tracking, the mixed reality. You turn the digital crown and it takes you from the real world to Apple's environment. It's kind of crazy. That's the other thing I mentioned, the audio. When you are in your own environment, the audio sounds kind of echoey. But when you turn the digital crown and you get into a full Apple environment or whatever environment, the audio dials in. It sounds like that person is right next to you or that video is right there next to you in the same place. I'm telling y'all, the spatial audio experience on this device is mind-boggling. But there is one more feature that I did not talk about that has kind of blown me away, and I covered it in this video right there.